How's it going? This is Brandon from Fury AI, and in today's video, it's going to be a super duper important video for yourself if you are looking to send cold emails for your business to book more meetings and close more deals. In 2024, there are going to be several different updates that are going to completely change the cold email game. These giants, Google, Yahoo, they are restricting cold email, and you need to know exactly what frameworks and mindset to use when it comes to sending cold emails so they can continue booking more sales calls and closing more deals for your agency or your business. Okay, so make sure to stick until the end. It's a super important video, and with no further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, guys and gals, this video once again is going to be important. I want to make sure that you take out your notes, because if you don't listen to what I'm saying, you will not be able to run cold or warm emails, email marketing in general. Okay, you will not be able to run email marketing if you don't apply these things I'm going to show you, because I'm telling you, in 2024, spam filters are going to go through the roof. You have to be ready and actually strategize your cold email or just email marketing in general if you want to avoid just getting flagged and going into spam, okay, into the spam folders. So what I'm going to show you here, what I'm going to do in this video is share a quick guide. I'm not going to go into the technicalities, but I want you to understand the framework of how email marketing is going to work moving forward, okay? So there's three important things that I need to kind of mention before I go into, the frameworks and the strategies and the approach that I would use moving forward. Okay, so first of all, you need to start adding DKIM, SPF, and DMARC records, okay, to verify your email accounts. I'm not going to go once again to the technicalities. I left a link to an article down below. Make sure to read it. But essentially what you have to do is you have to go to your email provider, your domain, right? If you signed up on GoDaddy, if you signed up on Google Domain, go there, go to your domain, and you have to add certain records. Once again, the link that I put into the description in the video is going to tell you exactly how to set things up. That's the first thing you need to do, right? And it's going to help with spam filters and deliverability, which is super important, right? Second thing, enable a one-click unsubscribe, right? No matter what type of email marketing you're doing, cold or warm, right? You need to make sure that you, even if it's just one sentence on like a very small font, make sure that you have that. You give that option to your subscribers or non-subscribers if you're doing cold email to unsubscribe, okay? And this is gonna be detected by the AI. If it's not there, it's gonna increase the chances of you going to spam, whether the prospect is marking you as spam or whether it's the Google or Yahoo, whatever AI, detecting that you're not putting that unsubscribe sentence on your emails, okay? So make sure you have that figured out. Third thing, you need to have a spam rate of below 0.3%. Before it was 1% or something like that along those lines. Now it's 0.3%. So they're a lot more strict. This means that if over 3 people out of 1,000 prospects mark you as spam, right, it's going to be big trouble for you. Huge trouble. You're not going to be able to run your cold email or whatever, any type of email marketing. So make sure that spam rate is below 0.3%. Okay, I'm going to bring you through the exact frameworks of how to avoid this, this huge problem, right? These two are very simple. Adding these records is simple. Adding this, enabling the one-click unsubscribe is very simple. You need to add these things to your email accounts and your emails, right? But this is going to be the trouble. Now, let's talk about the first step, right? Moving into 2024 and what you really need to focus moving forward, okay? Extremely targeted lists, right? Let me just read what I wrote here on my notes. Hyper-target your lists, okay? Target a specific avatar customer, okay? If you go broad and you decide to target any person in the world that does not have a specific criteria, then the chances of you going to spam are a lot higher. What am I talking about? Why am I so passionate about this? Because I know so many colleagues and people that send millions and thousands and tens of thousands of cold emails, but they're not filtering the right people. They're not pre-qualifying and vetting the list. And why are they doing that? Because it's very simple. If you actually take your time and actually vet your list to make sure that you're only reaching out to the right people, it's more expensive actually. It's actually way cheaper to get more leads, but just like, different industries and vertical, right? It's cheaper to get a million leads with like multiple industries compared to like, I don't know, if you're targeting just e-commerce brands in the United States. It's way cheaper to do that. But moving forward into 2024, if you do not do this, right, what's going to happen? Just think about it. If you're an email marketing agency targeting agency owners, for example, and you target fashion brands, sure, skincare brands, but you also target B2B, B2B insurance companies, I have no idea, something else, then they are going to also receive your emails. And guess what? If the email is not relevant to them and what they do and their business, they are going to mark you as spam, or at least the chances are way higher. And if you want to stay below this 0.3, good luck. So the first step is to filter your leads. How can you do this? I like to use Apollo.io. I'm going to bring you through the platform very quickly, okay? Great, so let's dive into Apollo.io. This is an amazing tool, and once again, if you want to filter your leads and make sure you're targeting the right people, this is a tool, one of the many tools that you can use. I love it so much because it has, I'm not exactly sure, but millions and millions of users in their database across multiple platforms, B2B, B2C, e-commerce brands, anything that you want to target is over here in Apollo. And what I like this so much is why I love this so much is because it allows you to filter each lead so that you can only target the people that you want to target. And this is something that many people are actually just not doing. So what you can do here in the filtering process is once you have your account, you can go here in the search bar and you can filter by job titles so that if your email is only directed to the CEOs, you can target just the owners, the CEOs, the founders, the presidents, chief marketing officers, essentially the decision makers within a company, okay? So you can target by location, of course, you can target by employees, and most importantly, you can target by niche. You can factor by apparel and fashion. This is what I did. All of these are like fashion brands, and these are like words that you can actually exclude. So I want to make sure that I don't target B2B services, for example, in the apparel and fashion industry. Why is this important? Because there's apparel brands, but there's also businesses that serve apparel and serve brands in the apparel and fashion industry, for example. So I want to filter out businesses that offer services, and I want to only target e-commerce brands. So how do I do that? You filter by apparel and fashion, and then you exclude words like keywords. I excluded B2B, service, consulting, marketing, sales, digital media, social media agency, all the agency type of words, okay? And this really helps with the filtering process. And this is just a test account, but you can also filter by technologies. It's super relevant. So I know, for example, that all e-commerce brands use Shopify, or many, like millions, use Shopify. So I can go ahead and filter brands by Shopify. Or if I have, for example, an email marketing agency that does email marketing for e-commerce brands, I can filter by platform with Klaviyo. Klaviyo is a very popular email marketing platform that e-commerce brands use. So you can filter through many different lenses. And once again, look, I have 20,000 people in leads that I can actually reach out to. Even if it were 10,000, it's plenty of leads that you can reach out to, okay? So once you have this, save it, export it, and the next thing that I like to do to clean my list and make sure that once again the people that I'm reaching out to are relevant is dbounce.io. This is a verification tool that allows you to verify and make sure that all the emails that you subscribed on Apollo are actually verified. Because if you reach out to an unverified email, it's going to bounce because it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe the person changed the email, and if it bounces, chances of you going into spam or chances of you hurting your email account is much higher. So you want to go ahead and sign up for dbounce for 5,000 verifications. Therefore, emails and leads, it's only $10. So it's like super duper cheap. Okay, so these are the two things that I would do. Let's go back over here and let's continue our conversation. So extremely targeted lists. Second thing, this is super important once again. Write very personalized emails, right? Use software tools to help you do this at scale and on autopilot. If you don't want to use any tools, at least make sure the email copy is really relevant to the lead you are reaching out to in terms of location, industry, and specifics about the business. This is everything that I mentioned so far, right? So there's two options. Let me back up for a second. There's two options. Number one, you reach out to less people, right? You really make a targeted list, which is great, especially going into 2024 with these updates. But the only thing you have to give up on is volume, because you maybe have to write a personalized email, right? You maybe have to, when you do a lot of personalization, the volume typically is less, because you can't really do both at the same time, unless you're using software, which is option 2. I personally like to use my own software, which sends automatic personalized videos to each prospect and with their own landing page. Let me actually show you very quickly. This is a tool that I use for my own agency. It's a tool that I've built with my partner. It's called Fury AI. It allows you to send personalized emails, thumbnails in your emails, landing pages, Loom videos. If you want to know more about this is a game changer, guys. It will completely change and revolutionize the way that you do cold email, because with this tool, you can send a lot of emails and send a lot of emails with a very personalized touch with videos, guys. So if you want to learn more about it, just look at the demo that I recorded over here. It's a super cool tool. Anyways, you don't have to use my tool. Use whatever you want, as long as you personalize your emails. Okay, the personalization aspect is going to increase reply rates, it's going to increase open rates, but most importantly, it's going to increase the chances of you not going to spam, because people feel like the email that you're sending is actually relevant to them and it's personalized to them. Last thing, super important, actually give a fuck and provide value. Excuse me the French, but a lot of these cold email people are just sending 2 sentences, or actually like super long emails explaining their services while they're actually not providing any value. So give a shit, and if you do, even if the person receiving the email isn't interested in your services, they will at least appreciate the fact that you put some time into doing some research and providing some value for them. At least do that. So these are some examples. Give away something for free. It could be like a resource, once again, as I say over here, a helpful resource. No matter if you want to work with them or not, no matter if you want to pitch them or not, give them something for free of high value that they would usually pay for. So what I like to do for my own agency, my own e-commerce agency, is actually give out something for free. And what is it? I actually provided a free list of UGC content creators that they could use with a specific industry. So my strategy with this, I sent an email to beauty companies, right? Only targeting beauty companies, and within that email, I would provide them the resources, a free resource, which is a UGC list of beauty creators that they can just reach out to and actually start working with them and get more content for the brand, and using the content on social, on organic, whatever. So it's a free resource. Guess what? If I did not send that resource, they would probably have to pay it or find the leads, 100 leads, or creators themselves. Right? So I'm actually providing value to the market. Once again, if they are not interested in my services, it doesn't matter. They're not gonna put me into spam because I send them something for free of high value, right? They're gonna actually appreciate it. So give a fuck, give a shit, make sure that you provide value to the marketplace. And once again, no matter if they're interested in working with you or not, they're not gonna most likely put you into spam, where the chances are very, very low. Okay, so that is it for this video. Just let me know if you have any questions about this. I know that I covered several different things. Let me know if you have questions about the 3 concepts that I explained, about cold email, about the updates. I'll be able to answer them right down below in the comments. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and see you in the next video. Bye.